Hello everybody. Today I'll be talking about hyperhidrosis. How many of you have heard of this disorder?
No.
No.
Okay, hyperhidrosis from the Cedars-Sinai Medical said that it affects 2 to 3% of the population, and in a number it would be 7.8 million people. What it is, it's abnormally excessive sweating that's not necessarily related to heat or exercise, besides disrupting normally daily activities. It can cause social anxiety and embarrassment. So basically, it's an excessive sweating disorder. It's very embarrassing. And so, two of the diagnoses that they give you are either axillary hyperhidrosis, which is under the arm, or palmar plantar, which is palms and sole of your feet. But it also, from this Cole medical doctor, it can be localized to a particular part or much of the skin. So it's not just your armpits or your palms and sole of your feet, it's all your body it can affect. And then there's two different types. There's primary, which is the mental and emotional. This is caused by stress, depression, anxiety, stuff like that. And then they diagnose you under like secondary. So this is like type 1 diabetes or type 2, something like that. And secondary is alcohol, gout, obesity, heart disease, tumor, mercury poisoning, diabetes, or hyperthyroidism. So now that I've told you a little more of what hyperhidrosis is, now I'm going to tell you some of the symptoms of it. So from the Mayo Clinic Health website, some of the symptoms they say are clammy wet palms, frequent sweating, soaking through your clothing. And then some of the symptoms that they say that you should probably go see a doctor is sweating disrupts daily routine, sweat more than usual, or you experience night sweats for no reason. So now that I told you some of the symptoms, now I'm going to tell you how this affects people that have this disorder. So some of the effects that it has is self-conscious. They want to just be themselves. Socially withdrawn. They don't want to be social. They don't want to go out, have fun with friends, stuff like that. Worrying about having stained clothing, painful skin problems, fungal and bacterial. So because when you're sweating, your skin is constantly open. And then body odor. So now I told you some of the effects. Now here's some treatments to stop this disorder. From the International Hyperhidrosis Society website, updated in 2018, some of the treatments they say, and the main one they want you to do is antiperspirants, so like Gillette, Degree, Secret, stuff like that. They want the clinical one is the main one that they say they use. Botox injections, they say 82 to 87% of this brings down the sweating. Medications, and then with the last resort, they say ETS, endoscopic therapeutic sympathectomy, which is it interrupts the transmission of nerve signals from spinal to sweat glands. So basically, they tell your sweat glands to turn off and don't turn on. And then also you can get, there's a new thing out there, liposuction. They're saying this technique is showing promise of the underarms. So now that I told you some of the treatments, let's review. Hyperhidrosis is a very bad disorder, and now that I told you about some of the symptoms, what it is, the causes, how it affects people, and some of the treatments, I hope this helps educate you to take this out into the world and tell your friends that think they have some or they are very sweaty all the time. Say, hey, you might have hyperhidrosis if you sweat so much. So I hope this helps you out, and so yeah.